great wrestling from the Olympic. We'll get into our first event right after this. Don't go away. And we are into our first event on great wrestling from the Olympic, and it's Pistol Pete in the long red tights against Arias Romero. Good go behind by Pistol Pete into an arm whip takedown. Your referee for this first event, Bob Bockwinkel. Hello, wrestling fans. I'm Jeff Walton, and I'll be with you for another hour of action-packed great wrestling from the Olympic. We've got a good card. There's a whip by Romero into a wrist lock. And there goes Bockwinkel right in there for the count. Pete's shoulders down on the mat. Bockwinkel, the referee brother of wrestling champion Nick Bockwinkel. Good reverse wrist lock by Arias Romero. And Pistol Pete, his opponent. Into the ropes goes Pete. Tries to secure a break and does. Lots of action. Always great wrestling stars right here. Good takedown by Arias Romero. What we have is wrestling, and that's what we're selling and bringing to you every time on great wrestling from the Olympic. Armbar. Working on the wrist. Good monkey flip and a savate kick, and that gets a release. This is your first event on great wrestling from the Olympic. Top wrist lock by Romero. Into the hair goes Pete. Referee right in there. Makes him break. Hair pulling is not one of the proper holds of professional wrestling. Good takedown. Oh, wait a minute. Pete's complaining that Romero used the hair, and Romero says no. Fine young wrestler out of Mexico, this Arias Romero. He's very light. Lightweights in recent years have become very prominent in wrestling. Look at the referee. The referee saying he pulled his hair, and the fans say no, he didn't pull his hair. Pete says, disqualify him. Make me the winner. That's a cheap way to win a match. But, you know, Pistol Pete is the kind of wrestler that likes to win a match any way he can. Gets to go home early, by the way, too. Top wrist lock by Arias Romero. Now let's see if Romero goes into the hair, trying to use a takedown here. Oh, Pete does. No, Romero did not go into the hair, but there's a punch that sends Romero into the ropes. Pete just wanted to get the break. This is a big wrestler. This Pete tips the scales at about 320 pounds. Heavy wrestling. Oh, and he shoulder blocks Romero. Down goes Romero. Oh, monkey flip by Romero, and good takedown. Only for a count of 2. Oh, a punch, nobody there. Good side headlock by Romero. Goes for a, what is this? A flying body press. Can he do it? 1. Only a count of 1. Romero looks like he's kind of winded. He might have been. Into the ropes goes Pete. There's a good shoulder tackle. Leapfrog again by Romero. Oh, and a punch that caught him off guard right to the throat. Bockwinkel saying, you don't punch, you use an open-handed slap. But in the meantime, Romero is feeling the effects of it. Now, Pete going to work, stomping on Arias Romero. There's an elbow, and Romero goes out into the front row seats. Once on the floor, a man has 20 count to get back into the ring. On the apron, it's a 10 count to get back inside the ring. Those are the rules. Now, Pete has interrupted the count of the referee, so the referee has to start counting over again, which gives the man outside time the count is interfered with, the count begins over. Referee Bob Buckner never wrestled as his brother has. Fine referee, very quick, very observant. Side headlock by Romero. In case you just joined us, you've joined us on Great Wrestling from the Olympic, our first event. And we've got a lot more to come, so stay with us. A lot of top wrestling stars. Bockwinkel making sure that Pistol Pete, good takedown by Pete, reversed up, but now he tries to go for the trunks. Side headlock into a chicken wing and an open-handed thrust to the throat. Wrist lock into an armbar by Pistol Pete. There's a couple of punches that stunned the big man from Arizona. Ooh, and raking at the eyes. And then a kick to the middle and a punch to the side of the face. Now Romero coming back with some punches and tries to set him up for a rack. Abdominal stretch, as we call it, a rack in Mexico. Una rana, as they call it. But the light-weighted man goes down. Pete has the size and the strength to flip him. Both men look like they're tiring. And it's a time limit match here. Romero, of course, the lighter of the two men, much lighter than Romero. Into the ropes goes Pete. Oh, good side flip by Arias Romero and a kick to the side of the face by Pete. Mule kick catches Pete off guard, and Pete with an arm whip. Into the ropes goes Romero, and there's that big right knee of Apache Pistol Pete. Romero decides he's going to move away, catch his breath. Pete charging in, getting slapped by Romero. Romero now using the ropes. Bockwinkel keeping a close eye. There's that abdominal stretch again. Question of submission is into Pete. What do you say, Pete? What do you say? No, he drops him off. Now Pete trying to set the abdominal stretch, but he can't. We've got a merry-go-round going. Romero now on top of Pete, slugging away at the back. We got tempers going now. Well, I just heard the bell. The match is over, and we're going to get the decision from the referee. Let's see what he does and what he says. Who's going to be the winner? Pete raising his hand. It's even. It's a draw. The match has been called a draw. Both men not gaining a win. We've got more wrestling coming up, fans, so whatever you do, don't go away. We'll be right back.